Lynn Bordowski, founder at Million Dollar Party Girl, with a brand new episode of Social Girl Live. We are streaming both on Facebook and YouTube at the same time. So let me know where you are watching from. And of course, you can tap that bell no matter where you're watching. And that will make sure you get notified every time I go live so you don't miss another episode. All right, as you guys are coming in, let me know how you're feeling about posting on social media right now. Is it a struggle for you? Kind of rate on a scale of 1 to 5. 5 is like you're nailing it, you got it. And 1 is you're overthinking and totally stuck. So let me know where you guys are. We're going to take a little pulse here. I see everybody coming in. Hello, hello. And let's put our topic up on our screen here. We have our fun little ticker. You're going to learn 10, not just 1 or 2, but 10 time-saving ways to repurpose your Facebook Lives and your Reels. And of course, that applies to TikTok as well. So anything worth doing once is worth doing 10 times so that you can get unstuck and stop overthinking and have a constant flow of content that you don't have to keep creating. Take that one thing that you did really well, and I'm going to show you exactly how to push that out to your various social sites. It really is a game changer for you. And I want you to stick around for the end. Of course, I always say that, and you guys need to be doing that too when you're going live, because I'm going to show you real life examples. And so I like to show, not just tell. So make sure you guys hang out for that. This will be about a 20 to 30 minute live stream at the most. I know your time is valuable, so we're not going to, keep you here too long. If you're watching on the replay, of course, let me know that as well. And then at the end, I'm also going to ask you to share an aha, because I've got 10 ideas for you. So I want you guys to be like, wow, that was the one that I never thought of before. Because of course, I love to create those mind blown moments for you. But first, I need you to vote on my hair. So for those of you that have been watching the show, and of course, if you're in our Visionista community, you all know 2020, I went through chemo, finished my last treatment at the end of the year. Here it is, 2022. So my hair just started growing back in January of 2021. And fast forward, it's been a little bit more than a year. And look, I have a bob. I'm so excited. It's been growing out. I actually had my husband cut my hair for me yesterday. Just do like a straight across, because it was getting a little mullet looking. I had like some long hair. It was like just always a hot mess. I've been wearing it behind my ears as it was growing out. So I finally have a bob. I'm so excited. Like, this is a big moment for me. So I need you guys to vote. Should I wear it like this? Should I do like one behind my ear? I don't know. It's kind of, a hairstyle in progress. We're figuring it out. We're trying to make it a hairstyle. That's what we're doing. So you guys can you can vote on my new bob. Let me know what you think. Compliments of my husband. All right, so let's dive right in. Everybody became hairdressers during the pandemic, right? Yeah. Support people, all figured out how to cut hair. So not unusual for my husband to be doing that for me. All right, so let me take this down. We're going to get right to it. And if you're just coming in, you're going to learn time-saving ways. This is going to help you get unstuck to repurpose your live and reels. I want you guys to weigh in. Let me know on a scale of 1 to 5. 5 is you've got it, you're good when it comes to posting on social media. one is you're stuck and you're overthinking and you're just struggling. So we're going to help you go from a 1 to a 5 by the end of this show. All right. Thank you guys for voting on the do. I appreciate that. Okay. So let's jump right in. So number 1 at the top of my list are what they said testimonials. So as you are going live, really any video content, including Instagram, Reels, and TikTok, you always want to be asking questions. In fact, I already have told you that I want you to share an aha at the end and tell me if you had a mind blown moment. Well, I'm going to repurpose those comments into what they said testimonials to create a little fear of missing out for people to want to come back. I'll link back to the replay of this video. And so you might be highlighted on my next email or even in my stories, or I might even make a reel about it. In fact, I'm going to show you one of those examples at the end. So pull out some of that great content that is, hiding in the comments, even of your Facebook Lives. If you guys are going live for virtual parties, oh my gosh, think about all the content you are sitting on. For those of you that are partying consistently, all those comments you can turn into what they said testimonials. Now, I've already told you guys I'm going to be doing that. So you want to make sure people know if you're going to be featuring them. Of course, you guys love to be featured because you're all in business, promoting your business, right? For customers who maybe want to be private, it's a good practice to ask them ahead of time and say, hey, is it okay? That was a great, insight that you shared. I would love to feature you. Are you okay with that? So for a customer, I would definitely recommend that you ask permission to do that. But that is just such a simple way to pull out those nuggets of what they said, meaning your viewers, and turn them into testimonials that will create fear of missing out for people to want to watch that original broadcast. So that's at the top of my list. Number 2, repurpose a 30-minute live stream into a 10-second reel. And you're probably thinking, how is that possible? Well, I do it all the time. In fact, I just posted an Instagram reel today. Let me know if you guys saw it. With my what's in and what's out for social selling this year. Now, I did that on purpose because I wanted to give you guys an example. You can see that on it's my last Instagram post, because I actually did that as a 30-minute live stream at the end of 2021. How many of you guys saw that show? That replay, of course, is now in my video archive here. And sharing exactly what's in and out for the new year is really important to help you stay on top of the trends, make sure that what your time on social media is spent captivating, connecting, and converting, and that your content is meaningful and relevant. If you're, that saying, like, if you keep doing the same thing over and over again and trying to get a different result, it's not going to happen. And so, for me, pouring into you, that was and still is, it's still early in the new year, a really important topic. And if you look at my Instagram today, you'll see exactly how I turned that into, actually, it's under 10 seconds. I think it might be 8 seconds long from a 30-minute live stream. And the secret is, Wanda's saying she saw it. We're going to put that on screen. Wanda saw it. Yay. The secret is you're going to utilize your caption. So I shared the actual reel says social selling explained. I literally explained what social selling is in 7 seconds. Super, super simple, easy explanation. But then at the end of my reel, it said, read the caption for more tips. And so I write my captions, almost like a blog post. And that's where all the content was. So that's the secret. Utilize your caption. And by the way, if you didn't know, the algorithm on Instagram is getting smarter. And so what you're putting in your caption is really important to help your content get found, to help you attract those new leads, because Instagram knows. It's looking at all those words that you're putting in there and saying, oh, okay, this is what this person talks about. We're going to show this reel to people that are looking and watching other videos that have similar content. So Jeanette saying she tried that, big fail. Jeanette, thank you for being honest. Try and try again, right? It's never a one and done. Anything takes time. I've been creating reels for a year now, and I'm getting better. So it takes time. I've been going live since Facebook introduced live streaming, and before that I was on Periscope, and before that I was streaming on a platform called Ustream. I've been streaming for probably 10 years. And so nothing happens overnight, right? It takes time. If you don't get a great result out of the gate, don't worry about it. You did it. Celebrate that you pulled off the Band-Aid, you tried something new, and then try again. All right, number 3, download your live video and upload to YouTube, Instagram video, really anywhere that you can, that you have an audience, or any other platform that you're on who would want to see that same content. And so I am using StreamYard to go live. And with StreamYard, I can stream to 3 destinations at one time. What a great way to repurpose this content to my other social sites without creating more new content. And so if you're just coming in, I shared that I am live on both Facebook and Facebook and YouTube at the same time. And in my comments here, I can actually see where the comments are coming from. So I can talk to people watching on YouTube. I can talk to you guys and highlight those comments on screen. That's a great reason to use StreamYard. Jeanette saying she can't find my reel training. So my Instagram Reels training is available to members of my mentoring program. You get it with membership, and it's in the membership site. But, Reels just keep updating. So I'm actually, a spoiler alert, next month, I'm going to be doing another Reels training series, but that is right in my member site. For those of you that are members, you log in, you'll find that in your Instagram tab. We did a whole step-by-step Instagram lip dubs, transitions, adding text, everything you need to know is in there. Easy peasy. All right, what else? Number 4, pin to Pinterest. So you could, let's say you share it on YouTube. Well, you could then pin that YouTube video or your Facebook video, Facebook Live video, to Pinterest. You could even download your reel or your TikTok and upload that as a short form video pin. So those short videos that are under a minute are now available on YouTube. YouTube calls them YouTube Shorts. They're short pins on Pinterest. And that's just, again, an easy way to have a presence on Pinterest by adding more video content. The key is just video. Video is what's relevant today, and that's where you want to be if you want to get results when it comes to social selling, right? So pin it to Pinterest. Why not? Number 5, Restream, and I already mentioned this, the same live multiple times to multiple destinations. So The great thing about using StreamYard to do that, this is with a basic plan, by the way, which I think it's like 20 bucks a month, worth every penny. As I said, these are time-saving tools for you that make you money. So great investment in your business. And I do this all the time. The great thing is you can actually schedule all of that content. I have a training for one of my corporate clients streaming on Friday. I've already recorded it. I recorded a whole training on Facebook groups, uploaded it to StreamYard. It's going to stream as a brand new live training. It'll say that I am live in their group, even though I won't be live at all. So I just absolutely love that. And I do that a lot of times on my business page here on Facebook too. In fact, that social selling webinar that I did of what's in and what's out, did it live at the end of 2021 and then restreamed it as another new live in early 2022. I'll probably do it again. So that's, when you can't go live, don't worry about it. Reuse some of the content that people already, loved, and look to see what videos are getting the most comments and the most views. You can see that right in your insights, and push that content back out again. Even if people saw it the first time. In fact, somebody said this when I restreamed that. I forget who it was, maybe Martha, said, "Oh yeah, I remember seeing this before, but I'm glad to see it again because I forgot about that." So it's no different than when you rewatch something and go back and watch it again, right? Because you're like, "Oh yeah, that was great. I need to see that. I need to remember it." And even if people, see it a second or a third time, it doesn't mean they're even going to remember or that they got a chance to watch it all the way through. So take one thing and just keep pushing it out there. People need to see things, 2 or 3 or 5 times for them to really get it to sink in. And then number 6, screen record a 15-second soundbite for stories. And I am seeing your questions in the comments. I'll also answer them for you guys on the back end so we can get through to our top 10 list. I'm checking my time here. And so use the screen recording feature on your phone, your smartphone. I've talked about this before. It's in your control center where your flashlight is. And as you are playing your live on your phone, screen record it. And then that'll save to your camera roll. Grab a great 15-second soundbite, trim it, crop it so they can't see that it's a screen recording. And then you could upload that to Instagram and Facebook stories or cross post, start on Instagram, cross post it to your Facebook in one click. And, brand new to Instagram stories, you can even now add a link and create a call to action that says, watch the replay. And they tap that, it will take them right to that original live broadcast. So, imagine maybe repurposing a live that you did in a virtual party. Grab a sound bite where you shared a great tip, and then you could even have a call to action to message you to get an invite to that party. Have a party crasher come on in to watch that full video, or to book their own party, and you'll do that same full live for them and their friends. So think about how you can create little sound bites out of your lives. Number 7, email your list the replay link and include some of those ahas. I do this all the time for those of you on my email list, and I'll be doing this tomorrow. Usually I email before I go live, and of course that helps with viewership, right? I schedule this and then send a link to come watch. But I was having some technical difficulties earlier today with Wi-Fi. And so I didn't do it just in case I was not able to go live. But I'll be doing it tomorrow. So tomorrow I'll send out a replay link and be sharing some of those ahas that you guys are going to be sharing in the comments there. Number 8, we just have 3 more to go. Use the live replay as a lead magnet to bring people into your lead funnel. It's a great way to start a conversation in Messenger or a direct message. And yes, I have done this as well. So I'll create a reel, 10-second reel about my 30-minute live. And then one of the calls to action that I use are to DM me to get the full, to get the full replay of all the tips. And many times you guys message me. And then the beauty of Messenger, both on Facebook and Instagram, is you can set up a saved reply. So I can actually set up a reply that says, hey, thanks for reaching out. I could put the link in there. Here's the replay. You can ask a question, tell me what your favorite tip was. And then literally just tap on it and it'll go right out as a message. That's a bonus time saver for you. That's an easy way to start conversations. And the more you connect via Messenger and direct message, the more those people are going to see your content in their feed. That's how the algorithm works. Number 9, screen record as you scroll the comments. I'm going to show you an exact example of this. And also number 10, combine a screenshot of your reel or TikTok or live video, whatever the video content was, with a smart talking point. Something you said that people were like, oh, wow, that's amazing, right? That was a great tip. And make your own quote graphics. I'm going to show you this as an example. But why push out other people's quotes? You guys are saying smart things all the time. Push out your own content. Easy peasy. All right, so you guys, now's the time. Start telling me if you had an aha. Is there something that you're like, oh my gosh, this is exactly what I needed to know? And tell us in the comments. I'll be featuring those tomorrow and probably the next day and the next day. And let's take a look now at what some of these ideas look like. So I already have some examples that I've created in Canva that I am sharing my screen to show you. So this is actually a Facebook size graphic that I posted earlier this week. And it was to create a little fear of missing out for my brand new collaboration with Chanda Mundell. We just did a lead funnels part 1 last week. Let me know if you guys watched that training, which is now in my member site for members. The replay expired to the public, but members get access to all the good stuff. And so I just recorded my screen as I was scrolling the comments in part 2, which is an exclusive group we created to show how this exact 3-day lead funnel works, how it attracts new leads and easily converts in 3 days. And so here's the graphic I made. You can see this right now on my business page. Let me see if I can play this. There you go. So you can see I literally was just scrolling the comments where we were helping everybody pick their transformation topic. This was the topic that our members are going to be using for their funnel. And so that way you could see the process. And for those of you that didn't take advantage of that, and we're like, oh my gosh, that's exactly the training I need. this reminded you to come on over, become a member, and get access to what you need to grow your business. So that's one example.
Yes, I might be having a bad day, but when you start texting me, I'm just like, oh, what a time to be alive.
That is the second example, showing those comments on screen. And so during part one, a lot of our Visionista members were chiming in about what they loved about the program. It was really awesome. I was like, you guys are just amazing, and really filled my cup. And so I created an Instagram reel, again, under 10 seconds, and put some of those comments up on screen. And I did that by taking screenshots. So this is not a screen recording. This is just screenshotting comments. So number 2. And then here's number 3. Make your own quotes. So there's a screenshot, not a screen recording, just a screenshot of a video thumbnail that you can find this replay on my Facebook page, 3 growth hacks for groups. And I have actually restreamed this as well. It's gone out more than once. And I just grabbed a little sound bite and turned it into my own quote graphic. And then here's an example just from Canva. I use Canva to make all these things, especially if you're a Canva Pro user, you have access to so much more, literally thousands of templates. And if you type in testimonials, here's a template for a testimonial, and just, it actually said testimonials, so I changed it to what they said. I just think that's more captivating. And then you can literally just, edit this to turn this into what they said, content that you can share. And of course, you can size this for all your social sites. So don't just post this one place. Think about how you can post one thing to multiple places, saving you time, and more importantly, helping you get unstuck. Stop that overthinking. All right, so how'd we do? Oh, good, we got 2 minutes left to stay in my 30 minutes here. So I'm going to check the comments. Thank you, Connie. Connie is a new member. She's saying, love the group. Thank you, Connie. We're excited to see you there. And let's see. Jeanette is saying she has a few she has a few ahas. Turning a 30-minute into a 10-second. Got to learn more about that soundbite. So all you're going to do is watch your own video and, just pull a nugget that you shared out of it. Maybe it was a how-to tip that just added so much value that people really loved. Just pull a sentence, and there's your quote that you can use. And of course, the same thing for screen recording a clip. You're just going to capture that 15 seconds. Let's see. Jolene is saying, never thought about emailing my list before I go live. And so that's one of the other reasons I use StreamYard, because I can schedule my lives ahead of time and get a link to the watch page. Really makes a big difference to building that audience quickly. Let's see. Yvonne's saying she's doing a live on Sunday and she can screen record it. Yeah, so pull out a 15-second, share that in your stories. I'll be actually doing that after this is done. So, follow my story if you guys want to see, because I do that with every single one of my live videos. And Wanda's saying, just gave me an awesome idea. Look, I'm already repurposing the comments. Are you guys getting this? So again, using StreamYard, instantly repurposing your comments into content by putting them on screen. Thank you very much. Wanda's saying, just gave me an awesome idea. Do a party with a party crasher theme. Perfect, right? show a clip of a replay of one of your prior lives. Let people know, like, this is what you're missing out on. I'm going to be sharing all this good stuff, and you're gonna get all the tips. Jolene's asking, will the same soundbite work for both platforms? Seems each platform needs to be sized differently. That's a great question. When you're sharing to stories, it's going to be rectangle. It'll be horizontal, not vertical. Well, actually, it depends on what the original looked like. So if you went live vertically, just holding your phone, right, then that will be automatically sized for stories. If you went live on desktop, which I'm doing, this is more of a horizontal, right? So this is going to be the shape, but that works in stories too. So stories will automatically add a background color that mirrors the color that was in your video. So it makes it look, it fits the whole box. It's all good. It'll, show up like in the middle there. And then you can add that link to watch the replay. So, that soundbite is specifically for putting into your stories. A great way to hack the algorithm, right? Because people that follow you are seeing those stories very profoundly. They got the ring around them. It's like people want to click, and then they just keep playing from one to the next, to the next, to the next, to the next. So really great way to repurpose your lives. Let's check, make sure I didn't miss anybody. Susan saying such valuable information. Thank you, Susan. Yeah, emailing, that seems to be like, right? It's like it was right there. And if you're not scheduling your lives, of course, you could send the replay link. Once your live is published, like that for me is just the beginning of 10 other things that I could do with that content. And we'll do one more. Jennifer saying, when you're going live, where are you doing that? It's up to you, right? I go live in groups. I go live in pages. So it all depends on what your content is. I go live here every week. But then I also go live, in fact, I'll be live tomorrow with Chanda in our lead funnels part 2. For those of you that enrolled and are in that group now, we're going to be going live tomorrow to answer all your questions, because it's a 3-day funnel. Today was the last day. We're going to be back tomorrow live with a recap. So I'll grab a clip of that, share it, and be like, hey, if you missed, you can still get it by, coming in and getting all the content by enrolling as a member and basically getting it as now a replay. So you are just getting started when you do that first live. All right, so I hope that this was valuable for you. Keep sharing your ahas and your insights so that I can feature you, because of course, once this is done, you guys will be coming back on the replay, and I will be emailing this out with your ahas tomorrow to my list. All right. Thanks, everyone. Appreciate you. Have a great weekend. Bye.